What's up guys, it's Jonnie Candito of Candito Training HQ, and as you can tell by the video title, this is going to be a bit controversial, but it's something that needs to be addressed. And that is these home workout scams that I see all the time promoted in the mainstream fitness industry. Now I want to say right away that obviously not every home workout video is a scam, and a lot of them aren't, but most of them that I see that get popular are. And the reason being is for two reasons. Is one, the person showing it typically looks like a bodybuilder and is presenting this as if it's his workout, and two, he's basically projecting the idea that this is going to help you build muscle mass and lose body weight. And the only thing that these workouts effectively do is that they raise your heart rate and help you burn more calories, which obviously can be a good thing and can be beneficial for a lot of people, and it can be beneficial for cardiovascular health. However, the problem is people imply that this is what builds you that physique, that this builds muscular hypertrophy, which just is simply not the case. You will not build any muscle doing a bunch of body weight squats, then sit-ups, then doing burpees. You need to add weight, you need the basic lifts if you want to actually build muscle. And that's the problem here, is that these workouts are marketed as the most efficient way to alter your body composition, when in reality all that comes down to is your muscle mass and your body fat percentage. And to alter your muscle mass, what you need to do is you need to actually add weight and achieve progressive overload in the main basic lifts. That is simply just how it's most effectively done. And then when it comes to the body fat percentage, now that's where you just need to control your calories and relate it to your calorie expenditure. And this is where those metabolic conditioning workouts can come into play. If you want to eat more and still lose weight, sure, that can help. But it's not the main role. It's not the main focus by any means. And if you just do it, you will not look like a bodybuilder at all. So these people showing you these easy home workouts, they've actually built their body doing the basic movements. Anybody who knows anything in this industry understands this. And then they try to present you an easy shortcut to get their physique. These pseudo-experts take advantage of that you trust in them just because of how they look. Well, what it comes down to are three reasons why someone looks muscular. One, they either achieve progressive overload doing the basic movements. Two, they use drugs. Or three, they have amazing genetics. And usually it's a combination of all three when it comes to these pseudo-experts who present themselves with their shirt off in every video. And what makes me mad is just how prevalent this is. If you turn on a TV show and they have a fitness expert come on, what they'll do is they'll just show some body weight movements, they'll show body weight squats, they'll show overhead presses without weights, they'll show these movements that just do nothing to actually train those functions or build those muscles involved in those functions, and then they pretend like this is adequate, like this is how they build their physique. And it's just ridiculous because it's all a lie. That if we're talking strictly about body composition, and we're not talking about endurance or anything else that has to do with athletics, we're talking just about body composition because that's who these people are marketing to. People are just trying to look better. Well, if we're talking about that crowd, then it does not matter how you get your heart rate up. So their methods are irrelevant because, as I said, you're not adequately training those functions for actual hypertrophy. So you're not building your legs by doing these unweighted movements. All you're doing is just getting your heart rate up. So you can literally just do anything. I can make a DVD tomorrow just doing a bunch of random movements, say run in place, now kickbox, now just jump up and down, now do burpees. That's why there's such a variety, now do Zumba, because it doesn't matter. You can just do anything. You don't need these pseudo-experts to tell you to move around. Just do anything. Play basketball. It does not matter. But when it comes to actually being serious about changing your body in the sense of hypertrophy, building muscle, or building strength, that's where you need real experts to tell you how to do it. That's where you need proper form. That's where you need to know how to train certain functions because it actually has an impact on your training, on your physique. So what I think we need to do as a strength training community who is serious about lifting, who understands these aspects of training, which I'm sure all of you do as you are on my channel, whether you're into CrossFit, whether you're into powerlifting, whether you're into bodybuilding, Olympic weightlifting, it doesn't matter. We need to not be as negative and be more positive so we get these people into doing this, into serious training, rather than falling into those gimmicks. Honestly, I think the serious strength training community is already growing within YouTube. You see it where there's some channels like Elliot Hulse's where he's really reaching the mainstream. But I think we need to keep in mind that we need to keep pushing for this and understand that we can't get trapped too much into the negativity within our little section, rather grow our section in relation to the entire fitness industry. So hopefully over time we won't see these gimmicks be so popular. You know, we won't see videos doing towel rows, literally just rows with a towel, or doing bicep curls with a water bag, or skateboard squats to replace barbell squats. Like, hopefully we could just get over that and finally get to the main issues. You know, so then we can ask the right questions, you know, like how to use proper form over a full range of motion, or what type of volume, frequency, you know, rep ranges should I use? Specific questions on how to implement the actual basics that are going to be effective. Alright guys, sorry for the rant, but this is something that's extremely frustrating for me to see go on in the mainstream fitness industry. But like I said, I do believe that we can actually make a change here, that we can make a dent if we spread the word on how serious strength training has positively affected our lives. You know, maybe tell your friend who's not necessarily into lifting, but is just thinking about working out. Tell him about the basics and about how working hard and training intelligently really just helps many aspects of your life and just helps you to continue to improve. That you don't need these unrealistic expectations, you don't need to follow these gimmicks to actually see improvements. Like the video, support the channel, subscribe if you haven't already, and thanks for watching guys. Peace!
Not a game nor a gimmick when you mention my name. Talking about your fortune and fame, y'all sounding the same, we need change.
Alright guys, this is going to build your lats. Squeeze and contract. Can you feel the burn?